Terry from Eric Sport. Let's talk sandbag and Indian clubs. Now, regardless they're using heavy clubs or lighter clubs, historically, the clubs are only part of a whole system where the people that train with clubs were also wrestling, using calisthenic bodyweight exercise, lifting different type of weights. And of course, the closest that we can get today without going to a wrestling match is probably working out with sandbags. Now, sandbags, they're not easy to handle because every rep is going to feel different due to the weight displacement, the shifting. So it's very different than lifting a barbell. They're also bulky, which forces you to use your body in a different way, bear hugging, all this type of stuff, as if you were holding on to a person. So commercial sandbags, usually they come with handles. Different bags got different set of handles. Here I've got two set of handles. The beauty of a sandbag is that you don't really need the handles anyway. It's nice to have. You can do some specific exercise with the handles, great. But usually when you buy a commercial sandbags, the inner bags that come with it, they don't last. You drop the sandbag a few times on the hard floor, and then they just burst at the seams. So what we do here is that we've got an inner tube. You go to your auto mechanics and you ask for spare tubes from Boss or Tractor or whatever. They're really nice and wide and thick, puncture resistant, and if you do get a hole, you just lap it like you would for your bike inner tube. And then you just use a couple of hose clamps at the other end, once you've filled up to the size you want. So this one's about 35 kilos, and then a bit of sports tape to make some handles and just close the whole thing. So depending on the end result of your sandbag, then you can still be using the handles like this, or then you're just gonna grab it by the end. So it gives you a different type of grip workout at the same time. Now, onto the sandbag shouldering exercise, which is one of the best one you can do with a sandbag. Of course, you can do lots of exercise with a sandbag, right? But one great exercise is the shouldering, or throwing over the shoulder. Now you get like a whole explosive kind of weightlifting workout without needing a special Olympic technique, like as you would for a clean and a snatch. So throwing is one of the most explosive kind of moves that you can make, because you let go of the implement. You can really go boom, full power. Don't have to decelerate the object you're lifting at the end, right? So sandbag shouldering, if it's light enough, then you can just do it in one sweep, right? So usually for this type of weight, I'm going to put the handles facing down to the ground so they don't get caught anywhere I don't want to. And you straddle the sandbag, right? Roughly you're going to grab it in the middle here, and you're just going to straighten up and boom, pull it over the shoulder, or onto the shoulder, okay? So from here, nice straight, long, tall spine, and bending the knees and hips, the butt is back. The arms are squeezed in, so I'm not letting that flap out there. Just pull the shoulder blades back. And from here, I straighten up and lift it in one swoop. And then the beauty is then you can just drop it. Okay? So, whoop, here. Yes. So this is great if the sandbag is light. Now if you're working with heavy sandbags, and here at the office we only got this one, but at home I've got some up to 70 kilos. What you do is you're going to basically use the same technique as you would use for the Zercher lift. So the sandbag as close to your body as possible. We're going to deadlift up, place it on the knees, and then we're going to straddle it like this with the arms, bear hug, and we're going to straighten up, and it's going to go over the shoulder. So from here, whoops, sorry, wrong grip. So I grab it here, boom, onto my knees, yeah? Now if I'm going to go one way or the other, then I'm going to adjust my grip with the arm. So I'm gonna go with the left shoulder. So from here, yeah, nice tight grip, oof, onto the shoulder. Boom. Again. Whoop. And this one is a bit leaking, I can see, so I'll have to tighten it up after. But you get the general idea, right? So, lift it, rest it on the knees, grab it tight so the center of mass is close to yours, and then you straighten up, and boom, there you go. And if you want to throw it over your shoulder, then you can do that as well. Really fun exercise. We'll be here. So here to throw it over the shoulder, you probably need to have one hand lower as you're straddling it, or you're, holding on, and then you can flip it over the shoulder. So from here, I would maybe just go here, up. And here you go. So many options. Beauty of the sandbag. Once you've got this construction, is that it's not going to explode. It's easy to fix, I say, if you get small leaks and so. And it's a really good, fun, and effective piece of kit. So remember, if you swing clubs, don't just swing clubs. Do also some kind of a strength training using heavier weights, and don't be afraid to use those techniques.